There you are, looking just the same as you did last time I touched you. Here I am, inside the thought. Do you love him? Will that love be strong? Looks like we made it. Left each other on the way. There you are, looking just the same as you did last time I touched you. Here I am. Inside the thought. Do you love him? Will that love be strong? Looks like we made it. Left each other on the way. There you are, looking just the same as you did last time I touched you. Here I am. Inside
Hey,
the
wanna walk?
thought. Do you love him? Will that love be strong? Looks like we made it.
Saying I gotta set up my YouTube.
There you are, looking just the same as you did last time I touched you. Here I am.
Hey, welcome everyone. Sorry about that. I was having technical difficulties.
Inside the thought. Do you love him? Will that love be strong?
I don't know why it's acting up like this.
Looks like we made it. Left each other on the way. There you are, looking just the same as you did last time I touched you. Here I am. Inside the thought. Do you love him? Will that love be strong?
Yeah, it'd be nice if this crazy thing would work.
Looks like we made it. Left each other on the way. There you are, looking just the same
about
as you
kicking the
did
butt.
last time I touched you. Here I am.
Hopefully it works this time. Streamlabs just put in a new chatbot.
Do you love him?
That way you can kind of focus a little bit more
Will
on
that
your
love be
game.
strong?
Trying to test it out to see if it's working.
Looks like we made it. Left each other on the way. There you are, looking just the same as you
Doesn't
did
seem to
last
work.
time I touched you. Here I am. Inside the thought. Do you love him? Will that love be strong.
Yeah, I can do that.
Loved each other on the way. There you are.
There we go.
Looking just the same
Hey, Bob,
as
welcome.
you did last time I touched you. Here I am.
Oh, these things are playing.
Inside the thought of you. Do you love him? And will that love be strong? Looks like we made it. Loved each other on the way. There you are, looking just the same as you did last time I touched you. Here I am. Inside the
Yeah,
thought,
it's supposed to.
do you love
I'm gonna
him?
skip it.
And will that love be strong? Looks like we made it. Loved each other on the way. There you are, looking just the same as you did last time I touched you. Here I am. Inside the thought of you.
All right. Do this. There we go. Ah. Hey, welcome Keycam and the fam. I appreciate everybody joining me today. I'm just kind of chilling out, playing some Witcher 3. Streamlabs OBS just put in a chatbot, an automated chatbot thing, is to try to reduce your CPU usage. So I was trying to get that to work and I didn't have any luck at all. You might say I...
Damn it! You know what this is? You know what this is?
Alright, let's get to some storyline.
My men stand ready. Say the word and we will make for Fort Astra. It is time to catch these wine thieves.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Oh, that sounds serious. A few hours later. Sounds pretty serious.
Relax. Now we wait.
Netflix is already planning to make a movie of The Witcher 3, just so everybody knows. Hey, Chrissy, welcome. The storyline for this game is just incredible.
our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Great. Ambushed.
Time to end this.
And he goes down. Come here, buddy. He got a little hot under the collar.
Time to end this. Is it just me, or did
No,
Wood
I'm
really
actually
wait
using
for my
keyboard, John.
signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service.
I do have
It
one.
was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
I
Let's
use
ask him a few questions.
wireless
Come on.
Xbox remote sometimes.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True, you are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Can you guys hear the game okay? Hey, welcome, Semina's Diary.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. If he doesn't wish to speak, he needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
I actually use WAS and D, and then the mouse. And spacebar. Can you guys hear the game sound okay? I want to make sure you guys can actually hear the storyline. Because if not, I can turn it up just a little bit. Okay, cool. I'll try real hard to talk only when they're not talking, just so you guys can hear the storyline and keep up with everything. Everybody feel free to get to know everyone. Check each other out. Hopefully my friends can make new friends and everybody can be friends.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Welcome, sweet and savory. Appreciate everybody coming into the stream today. Tough choice.
Let's go to town.
Yeah, I'll try hard not to talk during the storyline so everybody can kind of keep up with it. For anybody that's new, they do plan on making this a movie
He's late.
on Netflix.
Relax, he'll come.
Welcome, Yo-Yo.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Okay, for everybody that's just catching in, at this part of the storyline, somebody's actually blackmailing a vampire because he's in love with a human. So he threatens the human to get the vampire to do his bidding. And me being the Witcher, I gotta find out who it is that's doing this and stop him. Hey, Sabo TV, welcome, man. Just doing some Witcher 3. Hanging out, chilling, letting everybody get to meet everyone else and become friends. Maybe listen to some storyline. You know.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings.
Hi,
Another
May.
thing
Fun.
entirely and
Welcome.
just as important is why they...
Yeah,
Someone's coming.
it's actually a video game, Yo-Yo. It's called Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And they're fixing to turn it into a movie. Woohoo!
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Centurion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Yeah, this video game here, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, I picked up a little while back whenever it was on sale on Steam. So you can actually go to Steam and get it if you want it. I know, right? Well, thank you, May. I appreciate it. Yeah, I figured everybody could just kind of hang out. Welcome, Angie and 3. That way everybody gets a chance to meet everybody. I know, right? Vampire movies are the best.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Very.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
Oh boy.
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours, and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique. Consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Hey, play and dress up again. Really just want to go kill some stuff.
Audacious rat. But we'll get him.
Never any good loot. Always grabbing books. I like to read.
I should double the patrols, just in case. Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him. I should double the patrols, just in case.
Yeah, you should double the patrols just in case.
You'd best behave, friend. You're in Beauclair, see?
Rosemary's my real-life mom.
Feast till the wine barrels run dry. There is no tomorrow.
She's not super active on YouTube.
It's him! Get him!
Come on!
I really hate those bows.
Don't let him gain momentum! Keep calm! Start no
Didn't look like
problems.
locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Could always use some of that. How far we gotta go? Not too far. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day today.
Witcher.
This is actually a really fun game because it's fast-paced plus it's slow-paced. You know, you got your storyline. Yeah, a little something for everybody.
Eat, drink, and loosen your belt, for you are in Toussaint.
Nice tune.
Nice tune.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
I've been hitting the bottle.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dogry Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat, sir.
Why his sword won't put away.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Oh, Geralt, Geralt. I knew I should have taken you to the palace, handed you over to my tailor. Whatever are you wearing?
Sorry, didn't have time to change.
Luckily, I prepared for just such an eventuality. Here, don this doublet. Its cut is all the rage these days.
Oh boy. A place to hide a sword.
Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but Just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Right.
Let's go.
Let's
Soiree
go.
started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
So you guys think so far? You like it?
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution.
Yes, May.
It's our turn.
It's called Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. They're adapting it now
Madame,
for a
Monsieur,
movie
An extraordinary pleasure to welcome
on
you
Netflix.
to the Mandragora soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Ballant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
Yeah, it is. It is May. This game's so
Yes,
popular,
this
it's why they're
belongs
making
to
it a
none of
movie.
them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Time to mingle.
Freeing a stone subtle soul requires great precision.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. Paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Please do not disturb. Some paint calls me.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you another heart? Come, let's look in the alcove.
Freeing a stone subtle soul requires great precision.
Okay.
Please do not disturb. One false move could be ruinous for the entire.
Well, that didn't seem to work out.
A stone subtle soul requires great precision.
While floss and floss. I shall go. Or perhaps I won't.
Okay. That circle you see on the map, that's them narrowing things down a little bit. That way you get a better idea where to go.
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation. Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I spent polishing that one-man blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious.
Well, that didn't go according to plan.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's an outrage. Cecilia never should have performed tonight. We are busy.
How beautiful.
We wish to be alone. We are busy.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true
We wish to be
artist.
alone.
Impressive.
Put your own house in order first.
She ought to be in one of the alcoves.
I guess we keep looking.
Whoever swears it.
Of course.
Century. And here you are, offering one to me.
I'm sure you understand.
Gotta be somewhere. Okay. Gotta figure out a way to get upstairs. I'm betting she's up there.
It seems someone beside me.
Thanks for that style. I'm sure you understand.
Hey, we the fam, welcome.
Generosity.
It's an original.
I appreciate it.
Wenches will be wenches.
I'm glad he specified that for me. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
We must throw off the manacles of war. Venture beyond the bounds of cooperation.
Trying to figure out where this lady's hiding at.
Besides, have you not published?
Cecilia never should have performed tonight.
Oh, anytime, May. My pleasure.
It seems someone beside the
With lanterns, they say releasing them brings good luck.
Thinking she's hiding somewhere. How do I get back there?
Sorry, artists in the Mandragora and their guests only.
Oh, yeah, of course.
What if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Do take care, Witcher.
Kind of spooky. He knew who I was. Okay, he's drunk.
Pretentious.
No,
I
already
was
tried him.
prepared for all-
Like looking for a needle in a haystack.
My regards.
Please do not disturb. False rumors of the Empire?
There's got to be another way in there. Shall we dance?
We must strip off the manacles before venture beyond the bounds.
That'd be the way to get up there.
Color is punishment. Emotions are nature of existence. It is. Have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard? Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Shashira never should have performed tonight. You should have.
It seems someone.
She ought to be in one of the alcoves.
Yep, but she's not.
Then I should have to convince you that I'm Indian.
Try that. Thank you, May. I appreciate you stopping in. Don't work too hard.
Please do not disturb. False rumors of the Empire?
This is your horse has made an effort to understand. It's a metaphor for struggle for power and influence.
A metaphor. What else would they think of? If they can't agree,
No. Perhaps yes.
then I. And you, a constant struggle.
Drink and be merry.
Oh, this is not working.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
sense you've a knack for persuasion.
There we go. We can listen in.
It's an outrage. Cecilia never should have performed tonight. You should have.
It seems someone decided otherwise.
That someone knows nothing of true art. It shall be you next time. Trust me, I shall have a word with Oriana personally. We are busy. We wish to be alone. Please, leave. As for that stipend, I'm sure you understand. There are great men. And how do you aim to do that?
I shall arrange a private performance after the soiree.
Ah, my dear. It's an outrage. Cecilia, sure it's an original.
My employer swears it. Besides, have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips. 4 duets in one night. The theft of the century. And here you are, offering one to me.
If you are not interested, sir, I'm sure someone else.
Right, fine.
Right.
Can't think I'd let such an opportunity pass. How much?
Slow down. You have declared your intent. Now I will convey this to my client. We shall get back to you. Please await word.
Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Okay. Right. See if I can influence his mind. Ah, let me.
Please go.
Hey, Shanette, welcome.
He doesn't come.
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Brother dearest, trust me. He promised me he'd meet with you on something new.
Excuse me. Got a tickle in my throat just then.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat high.
Hey,
It's fine.
thank you very much, Psychics Anonymous.
Master Hugo is a
Happy
generous
Tuesday.
patron and a truly wonderful man. It was thanks to him I had that exhibition in the palace gardens.
Was that not just after you went off with him to Belhaven for a week?
There's got to be a way to find this lady.
Ah!
Not having much luck.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
Yeah, we've been doing that. Oh, she's not helping me. Finally.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Yeah,
Need
sorry,
to
they're
talk to your model. It'll
it's kind of
only
an
take a minute.
adult-themed game, just so you know.
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not
Thank you,
move.
Jeanette.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Ah. How rude. To use your Witcher sense, you right-click on the mouse. And some things glow yellow. See, like the doors and stuff in certain boxes. And if it's red, then you're supposed to examine it.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him twice.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Got a clue. They went this way. Hey, welcome Bipola's Kitchen. Appreciate you joining us today.
But what if he doesn't come?
He'll definitely come. Don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, now we go in here.
As I said, only Mandragora artists allowed. Nothing I can do.
Come. We must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Looking for Cecilia Belland. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Smells like a trap. Here we go.
That must be Cecilia.
Whoops.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
I just had my sword.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Bloody handprint. It's his.
What's in the box? Sure. Any other clues in here? Nope.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
Nice.
Footprints, made by soiled boots. Must have climbed this ladder.
Of course he did. Going up on a Tuesday.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Nothing interesting.
Bloodstains. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room.
Alright, Psychics Anonymous, have a good day. Don't work too hard. Appreciate you stopping in.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
I know where this is going.
Locked. And no key in sight.
Where are you hiding, buddy? Aha.
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Got some fallout. Hmm. Okay. Go back and look out the window.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Don't tell me I gotta jump out the window. Isn't good. Ah! Door doesn't want to open. Okay. Seriously? So once you get in, you can't get out. Whee! Trapped. Like a rat.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way.
Ta-da!
They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though.
Hi, Ranks,
so
welcome.
Our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance.
He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
All right, guys, what do you think? Number 1 or number 2? Think I know what he was after, or imprudent attacking him? We'll let you guys decide. Number 2? Sounds good.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Cat fight.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
I guess it's time to investigate.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Alright guys, what do you think? 1 or 2? Something familiar about the drawing, or what do you think of Oriana? Let's see what everybody picks. Haven't put everybody to sleep yet, have I? Number 2? Sounds good. What do you think about Oriana?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Oh, I agree.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether.
Oh yeah, she definitely knows more.
My sister,
Here it
Siana,
comes.
might be among the schemers.
Here it comes.
She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What do you think? Why was she banished? Hi, Forever Purple. Welcome. Playing Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I'm letting everybody in the chat decide. Alright, we'll go with why was she banished.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams.
Oh boy.
We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother.
Ouch.
Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day.
Oh boy.
In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Oh, I think we're onto something now.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
What? No killing? Alright, guys. Time to make a choice. I'll see to it, or I can't promise anything. I'm leaning towards number 2. I'm thinking if she dies, she dies, you know? Accidents happen, especially in the home. That was a joke. Whatever the majority says, that's the one that I'll choose. Can't promise anything. I like the way you think, Mom. Anybody else? Going. Okay, can't promise anything.
Can't guarantee her safety, unfortunately. Especially if she's one of those responsible for these crimes.
Witcher, that was not a request.
Oh, bossy.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
They're both vampires.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Okay, the gray-haired dude on the left is a friend of Geralt, the Witcher. The guy on the right with the dark hair, the younger-looking one, he's the top vampire, and he's the one that I fought who got away. Yay. What do you think? Number 2? That surprised you? Or number 1? All true? I shall let you decide. It looks that way, Rosemary. Number 2, that surprised you, or number 1, all true?
Seems surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Oh,
Don't
labels.
be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
That's no excuse. There's always a way out, another solution. Seeking help, for instance.
These other solutions.
Some
often
choices
come
in the
too
game
late.
are time
You're
sensitive.
well aware there are men and witches who have done worse in defense of their loved ones. Am I right, Geralt?
If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Uh-oh. Time for a private chat.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Uh-huh. All right, choice time. Number 1. I know where the blackmailers are. 2. Oriana, how do you know her? Or 3. Seriously, just a coincidence you stopping by? Choose wisely. Good choice.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long.
But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Rookie, hey brother, welcome. I'm letting everybody choose what we answer. Good choice. Playing Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Seriously, just a coincidence you stopping by?
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renner must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister
Well,
there
thanks,
too.
Crookie. I appreciate it, brother.
Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Would have been a whole lot easier.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
All right, choice time. Number 1, interesting evening all around, or number 2, he tell you much about himself? Choose wisely. Some questions are going to be time sensitive, but the ones that aren't, I'm going to make sure and let everybody choose. Anyone? Number 2. We have a winner.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Yay, storming castles, yay! Finally, we get some action up in here. I think the storyline kind of put everybody to sleep.
With a rod. Sit, drink.
What do you guys think so far? You like the story?
Stinky. Vive la fête. Slithering snake by the leg.
For the witches of jolly good bellow! And so is dear.
Okay, just so everybody knows what's happening. You hit M to bring up the map. Over here is like a little mini map in the corner, this little square. And the highlighted area shows you where you need to go. Here's a Grandmaster Smith to make the best of the best armor. These are instant travel areas. Here's a grindstone for sharpening your weapons and armor. It increases them, basically. Shopkeeper, where you can sell your junk. An armor you can go to. Just a regular one. Innkeep, where you can go get something to drink. Alchemy supplies, if you're running low on alchemy supplies, you can go there. This Ducal Camerlengo is an official who gives out rewards for contracts, for Witcher contracts. If you left click and hold down on your mouse, you can move the map around to see where you go. Anything that's got a monster head is an infestation. This is an entrance to a cave or ruin for you to go explore. Here's a boat you can use to travel across the water. These symbols are hidden treasures. This symbol here with two swords sticking in the top is an abandoned site. Alright, let's see. Okay, we need to go here to the mill. And then you can zoom in and out to see where you are on the map. So right now I'm going to go here. If you right click on the green post, yeah, it creates a waypoint for you. So let's right click it. Hit M to go back. And then you can see up at the top of the circle that green arrow that we need to follow.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Nilton the Peyran falls victim to his own
And then if we hold down shift, he runs faster. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. There we go. All right. Let's fast travel. And if you left click here in that square on the highlighted area, boom. Then you click on the green one, you right click, and then left click. Left click is how you be able to finish certain side quests, save your game before continuing. Yeah, let's do that. Woohoo! We have saved the game. Okay, it's a little too quiet.
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
Something's up. I smell a trap. This is not looking good. If you walk up to a ledge and you hit the space bar, he'll climb up it. False teeth. Oh, that's gross. I know false teeth. Killer. Couple of steps, man. Okay. Oh, because it's not after midnight. Cool. Let's go explore. Pretty. Just doing a little swimming. Right? Exactly. All right, let's see. Hit the letter N as in no. Let's meditate till midnight. That's noon. Okay. And now midnight. Spooky.
So eager are you? The mill then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
Sounds like a trap.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle. Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries.
Maybe.
About them we know very little.
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
This can't be good.
So it begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's horses and we bolt.
We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Kill him!
That's enough of that.
I'll burn him up.
Roderick sent them to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
Gotta spend some points. Oh. Got some damaged stuff too. Repair. I'm gonna make sure my stuff is good. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Got 6 points I gotta blow. We'll get to that later.
I see no ducals along the road.
They must not be guarded.
Faster! Roderick was right. We can flee. We'll manage.
Someone's here. They
What?
breached the back
Lost your
wall.
nerve?
Come on.
Kill him! No mercy! I'm a hard nut to crack!
Come on!
Here we go. Gotcha.
Mercy!
Thank you.
Mercy!
Hey, MGB, welcome.
Nah, kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men, where are they?
I knew. Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Where's the hostage, the woman?
What do you mean? I know nothing about a hostage. Must be the handiwork of my guests.
You might even say I pulled that off like a champion.
I was styling out there like a...
Where are they now?
In the keep, ready in their escape.
There's someone with them? Woman named Sienna?
Nice.
Of course, she convinced me to let them in.
And a whole pile of trouble along with them. Where is she?
Packing. We were to leave together. An old fool. I'd have done anything for her.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes. Her chamber is in the tower, the top floor.
What will become of me?
Alright, choice time. I'll help you or not my problem. Choose wisely. His life depends on you. Number 1, I'll help you, or number 2, not my problem. What say you? Good choice, good choice. Yeah.
Leaving you to the ducal guard, if you don't bleed to death in the meantime.
Chewie, a pox upon you!
What is happening? How many? There are too many! This one! Kill the shit like that! Bring us up!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
And they all fall down.
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
That harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Uh-oh. Hey, backups arrived.
Need to get into the keep.
They shall pay for everything.
Wow. He ripped him in half. Dang.
Woo! Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help, so...
Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
Yeah, exactly, it was. They were supposed to stay behind.
Renna. Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me.
Romance.
I failed you.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Okay, choice time. Number 1, you lied to Detloff. Used him. Or number 2, just confess, why don't you? Choose wisely. Okay. Good choice.
Stop playing dumb. I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Detloff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Number 1, kidnapping was a farce? Or number 2, Sienna and Rena, They're one and the same person. Now it gets interesting. What say you? I'm gonna take a guess. Thinking they're probably the same person. Would be. Yes, number 2.
Rena's not her real name. This is Sienna, and Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently, moved into Duntine, and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centurion to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centurion led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dedloff. She used you. Part of her plan.
Oh boy. They gonna rip her in half?
You will come to Teshumwudna and explain all. If you do not, I will raze Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Detlef like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Woo! All right. Number 1, Conscience gets you now. Or number 2, didn't expect this. He said that he's going to give her 3 days to come to him and answer for what she did. If she don't, he'll burn the whole city to the ground. And she believes that he'll do it, so she's going to go. So now we come up with a choice. Number 1, Conscious gets to you now. Or 2, didn't expect this. Good choice.
Seems you've got some last scraps of honor left.
It's the least I can do.
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Dun dun dun.
Sienna, it's true. It's you. Sister dear, what have you gotten yourself into?
So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Sienna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
Mm-hmm.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
If he's alive. Okay, number 1. Roderick had no knowledge of the blackmail. Or number 2, how to answer for being a dunce. What say you?
He bounced out, not the dead.
Sounds good.
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Siana blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Siana's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire and...
What? You know him? Who is he?
Dettlaff.
The same who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire. Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire? Where is he now?
Waiting for Siana. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
Doesn't look like it.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Siana and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
Not cool, man.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have
Make
been
sure to
calmed?
subscribe if you're new
Rarely
and like the
forgets,
content.
rarely retracts what she says, especially on threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even. Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
Okay, number 1, I don't get upset. Mutations, remember? Or number 2, could have happened to anyone. Which way shall we go? Sounds good.
Upset's just not a sensation I feel. Ever. Mutations, remember?
Yes, of course. The excuse you resort to whenever you'd rather not talk about something.
Observant of you. So let's change the subject.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Siona's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours. I repeat for the last time. Siana is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is
I'll be
also
right
my
back.
sister.
I gotta run to the restroom
We
a
are
minute.
bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Detlef?
Okay. What do you say, number 1 or number 2? Number 1 is don't know. Number 2 is working on it.
Don't know. I lost his trail.
Is this all you have to say?
I respect your grace. All I can say is the truth.
Ah. At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the Bachu to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down. I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
We'll find him sooner or later. Number 1. Number 2 is maybe you should summon your beagles then. Or number 3, vampires and foxes game in general exhibit certain essential differences. Thinking 3. What do you think? 3? Good choice.
Allow me to point out certain subtle but essential differences between a higher vampire and a fox, or game in general.
Truly. Like the ones between a pathetic quip and a treasonous offense. Watch your words, Witcher. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Detlaf, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Damn it.
Oh boy.
If it's war this Detlaf wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmer and you...
Get her out of here.
Time to go to work. Woo! That was tough.
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Detlaf is not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlaf out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I put it? Do forgive me, and I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is simply a scandalous understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Detlaf out. Force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Detlaf's demand and liberate his beloved Siana.
Number one, Siana, what exactly are you suggesting we do about her? Or number two, think Detlaf still believes Siana's innocent? What say you? Sounds good.
Really want to free Sienna? Hand her over to Dettlaff? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know, but Dettlaff is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with her, speak with her, and he will spare the city.
So say I agree to this, 'cause I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
Sienna can't be harmed. Can you guarantee her safety? Or number 2, any idea where Sienna's being held? This one's going to be tough. What do you say, number 1? Sounds good.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Sienna won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme that...
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Sienna's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask
Oh, boy.
Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog.
Hey, Panda, welcome.
Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. Bravo. I trust I've dispelled your doubts, then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking.
All right, choice time. Thank you. Appreciate it. Number 1, say I don't want to negotiate. How could I get Dettlaff to reveal himself? Or number 2, do you think Dettlaff still believes Sienna's innocent? What do you guys want? Shall it be number 1 or number 2? You decide. Sounds good.
How would I go about luring Dettlaff out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Dettlaff will be forced to appear.
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Dettlaff?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance, you know, she too is a...
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
Oh, yay. Okay, what's next? Or number 2, think Dettlaff still believes Sienna's innocent? Number 2.
Think Dettlaff still believes Sienna's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
So I'm basically stuck.
Looks that way.
Either gotta give in to a blackmailer, or fight him.
You know what I would opt for? Should we free Sienna and arrange for her to meet with Dettlaff, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Dettlaff included.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Dettlaff. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword's the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
Oh, Oh, tough choices. Number 1, considering freeing Sienna. Let's talk to Damien. Number 2, leaning towards no nonsense, Oriana. Let's find her. Or number 3, don't know. Need to think about it. Angel, welcome. Welcome to the stream, buddy. We're playing Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and I'm giving you guys the power to decide what I do. Hey, welcome, Nye Davis. Appreciate you guys coming in. Doing real good. Playing some Witcher 3. Giving everybody that's watching a chance to decide the fate of the game. So what say you people? Consider freeing Sienna. Let's talk to Damien. Don't know. Need to think about it. 3's good. 2's good. Okay. What do you think? Number 2? Because we do need to find her. Boy, this is tough. We need to find Oriana, but we also need to free Sienna. Anybody else? I think I'm going to go towards don't know, need to think about it. Because I kind of need to do 1 and 2. And if I pick 3, he might jump in and give a suggestion. No? Let's try it.
No idea. Need to think.
Not an easy choice. Understood. Permit me to leave you to wrestle with this dilemma. I'm needed in the city. I cannot stop what is happening, but I can try to limit the number of victims. Once you've decided and learned something perhaps, whisper a word to the ravens. I shall find you.
Man, tough call. Dang.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
This is not going to go well. Mm-hmm. Still a tough choice.
Faster! Crikey! Faster!
Man, they're just tearing this city apart. Nice. Come here, big boy. Are you ticklish? Man, he went down fast.
Need to look around. They broke formation, ran.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Barricade put up in the street.
Dang. 2 at once was tough. They got me. Hard to fight 2 of them at once. Maybe try a trap on him.
Need to look around.
Okay. I forget what it was for vampires. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah, that'll work.
They broke formation, ran.
We're ready for him this time.
Barricade put up in the street.
Gotcha. There she is. Okay. Oh, how you like some of that? Gotcha. Okay. Where are you, honey?
Time to end this.
Let's bring you over here, baby. Where'd you go? Come on, peekaboo. Thank you.
The knight's body. Lost blood, lots of it. Poor friend Ryan might say.
Oh boy.
Wounds. Must have fought a tough battle before he died. Must be in the bank, barricaded themselves inside.
Oh! Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about right there, boy.
I was styling out there like a...
Killed it. Single-handedly. That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit.
See, it came damn close to slaughtering you as well. Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help the city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
Hey, Sid, welcome.
Men, tend to the wounded and prepare to march out.
Playing Witcher 3 Wild
Doing
Hunt.
the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxae. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher.
Well, thanks, Sid.
I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered on a hook.
All right. Choice time, people. Number 1, got a different plan. Or number 2, leave it to me. I shall let you decide. Makes the game more fun whenever you guys got a choice in it. Number 2, leave it to me. All right, Sid, don't work too hard, man. I appreciate you stopping in. I kind of like that answer. Leave it to me.
Your problem's my problem now. Leave it to me. I'll solve it.
How?
Don't work
All I
too
can
hard,
say
Sid.
Just now is I'm gonna need Sienna.
You know the Duchess's decision. Sienna awaits her trial. In custody.
Yeah, I know it. Doesn't mean I have to agree with it.
You've that luxury. I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to her grace.
Volker dying, more will perish because of 1. And number 2, won't insist. I'm thinking number 1. What do you guys think? What say you? Sounds like a good choice.
Folk are dying. Many more will, because of 1.
If her grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
And mine will come right after. Still willing to take the risk. See, I'm wasting my time here.
Wait. When last I saw Sienna, her grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom? As in, for children? You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know its every corner. So yes, I am damn sure.
Playroom? So what, Duchess locked Sienna up in a dollhouse?
Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it. I'll look into it.
Sorry about that, Mom.
You get back to your barracks. Retrace my steps. Path ought to be clear. Gotta signal Regis. Come join me. Tell Regis to meet me in the palace. I need to get to the playroom.
All right. Time to go do some work. There we go. Them potions could come in handy. We better put some more vampire oil on here. smells great. Come on out, baby.
Die.
Dang it. That's what I'm talking about right there. Try to get that life build back up. That was a pretty good fight. Don't want to have to fight every single little thing.
Kind of you to summon me. I thank you wholeheartedly. Beyond the doors, the playroom. Found one of my brethren sniffing about. I made sure he'd stay out of our way.
Locked. Of course. Regis, rather not have a fist fight with this door. Would you mind?
Not at all.
There you go, Regis. Slip right through.
Thanks.
Open sesame.
Something inside? No utter silence. No one here.
We should look around at least.
Nothing too good. Okay, is anybody else creeped out by the music box music? That's kind of creepy, man.
He bounced out, not the dead.
Miniature tableware and plush toys. Cute.
A rocking horse.
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off. Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I despise these things.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort.
Hey, Mama
governess.
Mukbang, welcome.
The notes of Sienna and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Boy, okay. Choices, choices, choices. Diana gave me a drawing. The girls quarreled today. Today I visited the land of 1,000 fables for the first time. His Grace the Duke expressed concerns for his daughters. Or their Nilfgaardian is dreadful and they refuse to study. You guys grab some choices. 1 through 5. Tell me which one you want to see. Yeah, the screen is kind of dark. If you guys want, I can try to lighten it up a little bit. Okay. Oh. We do it at the second. Seems I have to make a choice first. Well, you all have to make a choice first. What shall it be? Deanna gave me a drawing. What does everybody... How about it, Mama Mukbang? What's your choice? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Three it is.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Vigo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the land of 1,000 fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Okay, let's try number 1. Angel said 1.
Sienna gave me a drawing today.
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
Yeah.
Perhaps not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Sienna does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad.
What do you think next? The girls quarreled today? 4 or 5? Okay.
I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Sienna applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Sienna laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's accuser?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
Didn't expect that one. Whoopsie. Okay, 2 or 4? Go for it, ladies. Or Sid. Number 4.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Siana. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply.
Of course not. Okay, last choice, number 2.
The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs. Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Siana gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Anna Henrietta had lost 2 teeth. She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Siana and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Anna Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labeled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Siana into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Where's that book?
Man, this is it's creepy.
Locked.
I spy with my little eye.
A tin knight. Well. A key tucked behind a picture. Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
Maybe. Okay, you guys ready to go through the door? It's the moment.
This it? Let's see.
What do we have here?
Expecto ludum. Regis? Regis!
Whoops.
Land of 1,000 fables. Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me.
What?
Eye of Nehelene going wild. Whole land's an illusion, but so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Here, maybe? Looking at something over here.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread. Now it's my turn to gobble him.
And not witches. Oh boy. The land of Lilliput.
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross.
Then you open it.
Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
Crap.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Soup smells more vile than a rotting carcass. Careful she doesn't douse you.
Lost your nerve?
Take that, witch.
It seems you've won.
Ah.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. You've heard of her, haven't you? Now,
Yeah.
where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
That's all right, Mama. You can always come back and watch it. I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Mm-hmm. All right, number 1 and number 2, people. Breathe easy? What's that about? Or number 2, beans? What beans? Choose wise. I got that witch pretty good. You might even say I got... Number 2. Anybody else? Last chance. You still with me in here, Mom? Going. Number 2.
Beans. What beans?
Try not to interrupt. Well, Jack, where are they?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know, because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo! Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
Number 1, came to free you? Or number 2, came to look for my lost childhood? That's a good one. Okay. Angel says number 1. Anybody else? 1, 2.
Came to free you.
Nice of you, but a waste of your effort. I plan to free myself.
You might not. Bound to be easier with my help, as our most recent adventure amply showed.
Mm-hmm. Yet I still don't know why you even give a damn.
It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? But normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
Okay, choices. Number 1, so what's with these beans? Well, sure. Yeah, go right ahead, Sid. Rosemary is my mom. She's not really much into YouTube. Yes. So what's with these beans?
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are 2 ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead. Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Oh,
so,
yippee.
What exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed.
Oh, anytime, said.
Watch out! Pixies!
Friendliest pixies I've met.
We're put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
Nice. Let's see if we can't brighten this up just a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that brightened things up a little bit.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
Joss! Last, they're going to rip them in 6.
Woohoo!
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not.
All right, Grim.
Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always
That's so much
lies.
for coming in.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose.
I need to call
And
it too
doesn't
pretty soon.
when they actually appear.
The one and
I really
only.
appreciate everybody for coming
Listen,
in.
you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything. Not one thing. And besides, watch out, wolves!
Right?
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most human-y human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Kid's off his rocker.
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times offer. Help! Wolves!
Okay, catch you later. Remember, you guys can always come back later and rewatch this.
Yellow
Love you,
beam.
Mom.
Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Have a good one.
Where to now?
I'm not sure.
Thank you so much for
Should
coming
visit
in.
Some of the other fables, the meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood.
I'll go ahead and
piglets
stop it
bears,
after the story, and then
Peach,
we'll pick back
and
up another
Goldilocks,
time.
Of course. Then Longlocks and a little lass who sells flint.
Ah, fine. Let's get to work.
Here's a good save point.
Incredible. You must have... this place.
I did it first.
Thank everybody so much for
But
coming
children
in.
get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn.
I can't thank everybody enough. It was a great stream. I had a great time. Thank you all so much for coming. We'll be back again soon. Stay tuned. Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss anything. Make sure to turn on post notifications too so you know the next time I upload a video. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you soon.